Hello, and welcome back to another Canon-filled episode brought to you by the Halo Collective. My name is Rickey, and thanks again for joining us. When I read through this week's Canon Fodder, I saw they had an interview with the people working on during, Halo Wars 2. You can believe I read through that fast, however due to the speed I had to reread it as to make sure I comprehended all of it. Though the interview, as well as all of the other topics we will cover in this video, would be too much just for one man to handle, and I'm just not even a man. So if you wish to see and read the interview in itself, be sure to visit the source link below and read it. Apologies for the inconvenience, everyone. If you decided to stick around to see what other topics were included in this Canon Fodder, well, then I say welcome. We will be going over a new vehicle, 2 new Mjolnir variants, weapons, and then what finally seems to be a new map. If any of this interests you, be sure to stick around and keep me company, since nobody else in the Halo Collective keeps me company. I'm lonely. Now let's move away from my crushing loneliness and begin with the actual information you came here for. First off will be the new vehicle, which many people have already seen, but for those looking for more info on the Temple Banshee, look no further. Whether wielding vicious skeleton hunting beasts or dueling in piston-driven warbirds, the Sky Chevaliers were the undisputed masters of the Sanghelios sky for long ages. Though their order's honor was dulled under the Prophet's rigid structures, it was never tarnished. And as the zealot and ascetic temples once again bustle with life, and newly mended banners fly above reforged battlements, the Sky Chevaliers unfurled their rings to defend the faithful and punish the wicked. Their chariots are anointed banshees, built to the finest tolerances by artisan armorers of unsurpassed skill and piety. Beautiful works of art in their own right, these vehicles combine ancient tradition and ultra-tech advances. Delicate grab impellers are wrapped in press strips and golden nanolaminate. Skins hand-carved and polished to a brilliant sheen by hopeful initiates learning secrets of the aerial hunt. With anyone update with the lore, we'll know the real reason why these machines are being brought back into production is due to Thel 'Vadam, also known as the Arbiter. He reopened all of the old traditions while also modernizing them. I can't say what this Banshee will bring in a gameplay standpoint, but I know I'm excited for the history behind it all. Following the Temple Banshee is information on the new Mjolnir variants that are being included. The Cinder and Cyclops variants. The Cinder armor is used by Spartan's special containment teams. Cinder armor features thermal superconducting coatings and a reinforced shock absorbing layer to mitigate the risk of thermobaric and incendiary weapons at close range. While the helmet is used by special containment teams whom respond to a wide range of hazard, biological containment, mitigation, and eradication issues at UNSC facilities. For this reason, the Cinder helmet features a full suite of lab upgrade chem sniffers and hazmat filters. For anyone who may not have realized it, as the descriptions of these armor pieces state, the Cinder Mjolnir variant is for locations with the high biological risk, and possibly even acidic environments. I don't know how well Cinder would be against the Flood, but since burning Flood is a sure way to keep them back, this may be the best thing we have against it. Following the Cinder armor is now the Cyclops. The Cyclops armor can parasitically connect to both UEG and Covenant urban infrastructure networks, levering their hardware and databases to augment its own network to emplace sensors, drones, and TACnet links. While the helmet is created to hunt in dense urban areas and industrial environments, the UNSC Infinity increased engagements on rebellious human colonies and Covenant worlds present ideal testing grounds. There have been many Mjolnir variants which are meant for fighting people or to investigate in urban areas, many capable of hacking while using the city to their advantage. However, the Cyclops armor seems to be capable of being able to not only hack and use UNSC tech, but also the Covenant technology. This may very well be the first to integrate both into one suit. Of course, while other suits are capable of getting to both civilizations' tech, this one has a different purpose behind it. Now moving over to the new plasma rifles. There wasn't any canon behind it all to explain in full detail like many other weapons, however there was a small description to help people better understand what is happening, and it is as follows. The Jurul-Hane warlords who control marauding brute fleets and thrall colonies have the resources available to procure the services of expert weaponsmiths from across known space. Build secrets that only the most cunning Jurul-Hane can unlock, plasma rifle variants like the Sorrow of Tish and Scale of Sorupt are the first glimmers of an approaching renaissance for the species. A spark of change that will see their innate ferocity paired with more calculated approaches to elevation and transcendence. After that we have the new map, or what seems to be a new map. This Canon Fodder didn't explain it, though from the various images we have seen around lately, I think it's okay to believe such. Now, for the description. Baroque stone ruins lie atop an advanced complex dating to the earliest period of Sangheli interstellar expansion. The Sanshayum, prophets, and their ministries ruled Sanghelios for millennia. But the fortune of the Sangheli waxed and waned long before the Covenant's formation. In an age now forgotten, this remote sanctum was a lush garden and the home of towers of glass and steel used to launch the first Sangheli interplanetary probes. But when the planet's climate shifted and the secrets of anti-gravity were discovered, the towers fell into disuse and eventually eroded away, forgotten in the rush to the stars. The War of Beginnings came and went before the shadow of buildings once again fell across this land, as warrior ascetics seeking to return ancient traditions built their homes and houses of knowledge and training in what was then a desert. Now, as if a life cycle was returning, their fallen temples and cloisters lie crumbling in hot winds, and strange new structures plant themselves on the bones of the old as life blooms in the hills. Finally, with that, we have reached the end of the episode. Thanks again for joining us, everyone. If you have any thoughts about anything mentioned in this video, please be sure to leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you would like to stay up to date on news and entertainment for anything and everything Halo.